Until May this year, variants of COVID-19 were referred to either by their scientific name or the country where they were first detected. But in the interests of clarity and diplomacy, the World Health Organization decided to start using letters from the Greek alphabet.
The reason that we're trying to use these easy-to-use names, this Greek alphabet, is to remove the stigma associated with the countries that are carrying out surveillance, that are sharing that information, and making this known around the world.
And here's where the variants currently stand. First, the variants of interest, or VOI. These are predicted or known to impact virus characteristics like making people sicker or becoming more infectious. Next, the variants of concern, or VOC. After demonstrating those VOI characteristics, these are more transmissible and severe, while decreasing the effectiveness of health measures like vaccines. The most recent variant, Omicron, is still being studied, but the fact it has double the mutations Delta has is making people nervous. That brings us to all this space in the middle. Variants under monitoring, or VUM, are suspected to affect characteristics enough to pose a future risk, but more evidence is needed.
So Kappa was extinguished, it seemed to be extinguished by Delta, but you can't kind of guarantee that there might not be a pocket of Kappa out there and suddenly kind of starts to transmit again. Then it might become a variant of interest and a variant of concern. No, I don't think that's likely to happen.
Finally, there's formally monitored variants, the ones that are no longer circulating, causing impact or showing concerning properties. Now, you'll notice that there are two blank spaces down here towards the bottom, and that goes back to the whole clarity and diplomacy thing that I mentioned earlier. The names are pronounced the way linguists believe the ancient Greeks said them, so calling it the new variant would cause confusion, while the she variant would stigmatise anyone with that very common name, including a certain world leader. But at some point, all this may have been avoided if we use the modern Greek pronunciations of ni and xi.
The ancient pronunciation used, the ancient in inverted commas, used by English scholars to this day, is an imaginative reconstruction of how it was. We were not there, so I think the best way of dealing with this is consulting with the modern Greeks who know how the letters are pronounced, because they're still pronounced and used in their language today.
Then again, it's better than another scrapped idea, which was to simply name them VOC1, VOC2, and so on. Because when you say it as a word, you're on the verge of swearing.